Und herzlich willkommen zurück, meine lieben Zuschauer und Zuschauer, bei der nächsten Ausgabe von Nippon. My first trip to Japan, der 93 Stufe. Wir hatten einen wunderschönen Tag mit der Akira in Akihabara gehabt. Und nun, what's for dinner, fragt die liebe Makoto. Und wir werden gleich erfahren, werden wir wieder ausgehen? Wird uns wieder was Köstliches gekocht von der Akira? Wir werden uns überraschen lassen. Tonight I was thinking of making curry rice. Yay, I love your curry rice, Aki-chan. Curry? Isn't that Indian food? Well, curry originated from India, but it came to England from there. It came to Japan from there, and Japanese people reformed it to suit their palates. Reformed it? I guess I've changed a little just from a few days in Japan. The same could happen with food coming to another country too. Curry too. And pizza. And pasta, of course. French, Chinese, Asian food, East and West. Japanese people eat food from all countries. Ja, tun wir doch auch in Deutschland. Da ist es doch genauso hier auch. Besonders Griechisch. Griechisch, glaube ich, ist sehr beliebt. Fastfood-Sachen sind ja auch eher mehr amerikanisch. And they incorporate them all aggressively into their own food culture. I have an image that Japan is all about sushi and tempura and sukiyaki. The Japanese people really eat a wide variety of food in their daily life. Genauso so wie für uns wahrscheinlich Sushi was Besonderes ist, für die dann Curry Rice was Besonderes. Könnte ich mir vorstellen. By the way, curry is up there with ramen is Japan's national dish now. National dish? That's right. Curry rice, curry bread, and even soup curry. There are many variations. I don't think there's a person in Japan who doesn't like curry. Ja, Curry könnte ich vielleicht sogar vertragen. Ich glaube, ja genau, Chili ist das. Ich verwechsel das manchmal. Chili ist das, was ich nicht essen würde, wäre mir zu scharf. Wow, curry is really that popular? But among those, curry rice is the king of kings. Everyone loves it, from children to adults. Okay, was ich öfters esse, ist Currywurst. Ja, Curry-Reis wollte ich mal probieren. Aber da gibt es ja auch, glaube ich, zum Beispiel auch nochmal die milde Fassung, was ich eher mal versuchen würde. Just hearing about it makes me hungry. Jetzt reden wir aus dem gleichen Munde. Das nicht? Ja. Yeah. Schnippelt da eigentlich einer oder ist es die Uhr, die gerade hier austickt? Ah, that's it. Hey, Aki-chan, let me help out, okay? What? You want to help? Sure. You don't have to, I can make it myself. You talk to him while I'm making it. Ist sie so schlecht im Kochen oder was? But you make dinner every day, I feel bad. Please? You don't have to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it either. But what's wrong? It's not like you to be so dissembling. But it's just... What's wrong? Makoto's asking to help, so let her. I know she said that Akira was the better cook, but Makoto can't be without skill herself. Ich kann mir da schon was ausmalen. Akira? Fine, if you insist, I guess Oni-chan can help me with the cooking. Really? Yeah. Hooray! Good luck, Makoto. I'm looking forward to it. Leave it to me. That's right, maybe I can do something too. No, you don't have to worry about it. Instead? You're the one who insisted that Oni-chan help out, so you're the one who takes responsibility for the final product. Huh? Responsibility? What's she on about? Anyway. Hey, wait a minute. Aki... Maybe I'll let Oni-chan make the salad. I got it. Responsibility? What's that supposed to mean? She can't possibly... La la la, salad. First she makes the dressing. We'll want lots of seasoning to make it nice and tasty. First I add salt. Huh? Wait, that's almost a whole bag. That's way too much. Now we'll add... What exactly is this? Alright, I'll throw it right in. I see. This is why Akira was so hesitant. So when she said responsibility, she meant, du musst alles aufessen, was dir aufgetischt wird. Und da wird es, glaube ich, nichts, da wird der versalzene Kaffee nichts im Vergleich sein. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. Here you are. I worked hard on the salad, so do help yourself. Sure. And you'll want to put on my special dressing. Thanks. In other news, what is this salad? I see some long, tortured strands of something sticking out from the bowl. And this dressing, it's an unnaturally bright green color. Please help yourself. Huh? But it won't get eaten if I just stare at it all day. Itadakimasu. Here we go. How is it? Knockout! Und ein Tag ist von meiner Lebensspanne abgezogen worden. I'm sorry, I thought I had done a good job today. She's shot, that was a good job. Anyway, at least Akira didn't let her get involved with the curry at all. That curry really was delicious. I guess I now know to leave the cooking in Akira's hands at all times. I'll make sure to do that from now on. Anyway, at least it's over now. Hey Oni-chan, do you remember what we've talked about before dinner? Oh yes, I do. What? What did you talk about before dinner? About that, he's only got 3 days left in Japan. We'd have time to make the trip, wouldn't we? Ach, jetzt machen wir ein spezieller letzter Trip. Ui. That's true, because I'll be going home in 4 days. That's right, but I was thinking maybe you'd like to go somewhere a little further tomorrow. Somewhere further? Yes, obviously there are still a lot of places you haven't seen in Tokyo, but as long as you're in Japan, we thought you might like to see someplace outside of Tokyo. Someplace outside of Tokyo? Like where? A place no traveler to Japan should be without. Yeah, there's only one place. Are you talking about... Yes, Kyoto! Das ist doch eigentlich Tokio nur mit den verdrehten Silben, oder? Kyoto. I would like to go there, but... What? Do you have a problem with that? I don't have a problem, but I don't know a lot about Kyoto. And even if you want to go tomorrow, I don't even know how we get there. Oh, is that all? Don't worry your head about it. Yeah, we'll go with you. Huh? You mean both of you? Of course. I know you haven't gone out with both of us, but we want to go on this trip. Yes, I've been to Kyoto many times before, but this is a special opportunity if you're going. I see. I would never think about it if it was by myself, but having them there would be reassuring. Okay, in that case, let's take a trip. Hooray! Then it's settled. Yeah. I know this is sudden, but maybe we should make it an overnight stay in Kyoto. We take care of the reservations. You just get ready for the trip. Got it. Kyoto, huh? This should be fun. Yeah. Yeah? It's a really sudden trip, but I did come all the way to Japan. Getting to look at a lot of different places is one of the joys of travel. Kyoto. I wonder what's waiting for me there. This should be fun. Oh, das ist der letzte Trip. Die letzten 3 Tage. Go Nippon. Day number 4. And nothing will be like before. Ach, die Sonne lacht und wir haben klare Sicht. Now then, are you two ready? Yeah. 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 Wallets? Check. Change of clothes? Check. Okay, in that case, our 1 night, 2 day stay in Kyoto. Let's go! Now as for our itinerary from Tokyo to Kyoto. We'll get on the Shinkansen from here at Tokyo Station. The Shinkansen! Ich sage es so, als wüsste ich, was das ist. What is it? Are you that fired up about riding the Shinkansen? Of course I am! It's the Shinkansen! The Shinkansen! Not only is it the fastest train in the world, it's no lie to say it's the safest, most technologically advanced train out there! Wow, is that so? It sure is. I mean, I've been really hoping to ride the Shinkansen at least once. Wow, I'm so looking forward to this. I'm sure you are, but first we need to buy our tickets to get on. Sure, let's do it. Do that. First, there are several Shinkansen lines when you get out of Tokyo. The one that goes to Kyoto is called the Tokaido Shinkansen. Tokaido Shinkansen, right? Yes, there are also 3 kinds of Tokaido Shinkansen. Also wie, es gibt spezielle Shinkansen, je nachdem wo man hinfährt, und dann gibt es auch noch mal eine Unterteilung. Wir sollen da durchblicken. Those are the Nozomi, the Hikari and the Kodama. That's right. The Kodama stops at every station, but the Hikari and Nozomi only stop at the important ones. There are special express trains in every sense of the word. Ach so, sowas kenne ich auch in Deutschland mit den Expresszügen, die halt durchfahren, aber nur an den kleinen Stationen nicht oder halt an den bestimmten großen, an den größeren Bahnhöfen einen Halt machen, ja. Between the two, the Hikari takes shorter stops at each station than the Nozomi. There's about 500 kilometers between Tokyo and Kyoto. The Nozomi makes the trip in about 2 hours 20 minutes. 2 hours 20 minutes. That's even faster than I thought. By the way, all the trains cost the same amount, so if you're going to a major station like Kyoto or Osaka, it's better to take the Nozomi. I see. Da braucht man wieder Mathematik. Oder was? Um auszurechnen, wie lange es braucht oder den Preis? Wobei, es ist ja alles gleich, heißt es. Also, ja. Ich gebe zu, diese Abschnitte vom Spiel sind für mich nicht so interessant, weil das einfach viel erklärt, was mich nicht so interessiert. Now about the tickets. To ride the Shinkansen you'll need both a boarding pass and a special express ticket. Then you'll choose between free seating or reserved seating. A boarding pass and an express ticket. Then free seating or reserved seating. Wow, das ist ja Menge Geld. A one-way free seating ticket to Kyoto is about 13,000 yen, but a round-trip ticket is a little cheaper each way, so it's best to go round-trip for your boarding pass whenever possible. Round-trip. Got it. I'll remember that. Now to buy. In Japanese JR stations, there are ticket counters called Midori no Madoguchi, with vending machines in the larger stations. You can also purchase tickets at travel agency counters in some stations. If you go to a travel agency, you can sometimes buy them in a bundle with hotel reservations at a discount price. Ah, also wenn man sowieso plant, über Nacht da zu bleiben, dann ist es ein bisschen billiger. Wow, die haben alles gedacht. Alright, Oni-chan, when we go to Kyoto, make sure our seats are... I got it. On the right side, right? Ah, gibt's was auf der rechten Seite, was Sie mir zeigen möchten? Yeah, you always know what I'm thinking, Oni-chan. Seats on the right side? Why? Because... Because? Nope, I'm not telling right now. You'll see soon enough. What? Now you've got me curious. Tell me! No way. Then Makoto? No way, Oni-chan, don't tell him. Yes, I know. Huh. Now, first we'll buy the tickets, then we'll get our bento and board the train. We're buying bento before we get on the train? Of course, long ago they had restaurants, cars on the Shinkansen itself. But as the travel times got faster and faster, they stopped doing it because there was less need to eat a slow meal on the train. So sort of in place of that, they started selling special bento in the larger stations known as Ekiben, that usually contain the region specialty food. Eating an Ekiban while chatting with friends and watching the scenery pass by, it's part of the fun of the train ride. Oh, ich kann mir das so gut vorstellen. Eine lange Zugfahrt und hier auch richtig... Oh, guck mal da. Oh, guck mal da. Oh, guck mal. Aua. Finger gebissen. Ja. So könnte es vielleicht enden, wenn man sich hier ablenken lässt. Yeah. In other words, it's a way to make the trip itself special. Der Weg ist die Reise. Ja. That's exactly it. It's not just a mode of transformation, but a part of the journey. Mode of transformation? Meint er vielleicht transportation? Oh. This is getting really exciting. Ja, also wenn man es so erklärt, dann klingt auch eine Zugfahrt richtig spannend. Oh. So, we just bought our bento and got through the gate. Now we wait for the Shinkansen to arrive. Ah ja, hier. Shinkansen. You're as excited as a child. But... Ah, it's here! Oh, slickest design. Wow, that's the Shinkansen. Yes, it's the newest model, the N700. It's a real thing. It's a real deal. It's like a perfectly streamlined form. It's like a smart train. It's amazing. You can tell it's fast just by looking at it. Well, it's worth nothing that since the trains first started running, the trip time to Kyoto has been reduced by nearly 1 hour. Wie nochmal? It's noting, nicht nothing, noting that since the trains first started running, the trip time to Kyoto has been reduced by nearly 1 hour. Ach, die wurden immer schneller. Aha. An hour! That's completely amazing when you put it that way. I wonder how hard they must have worked to shrink the time by an hour. Come on, it's fine for you to be excited, but don't space out or the train will live without us. Und die Zeit verging. Ah, sind wir jetzt hier Mount Fuji? So, have you calmed down a little? Hä? You're insane. I've been calm the whole time. Wenn ich mal ausraste, dann wirst du's merken. Please, you're insane. Also, please, you're insane is my line. You've been spacing out since we got on the train. Now we've been on the train 40 minutes and you've been spacing out the whole time. Schau dir doch die Szenerie an. Baum, 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 Baum. Großer Baum, Berg, Berg, Baum, Baum, Baum. I'm not. Don't say you're not spacing. Come on, let him be. There's nothing wrong with him enjoying himself, right? Yeah, I mean, this is totally amazing. These seats are so comfortable. You can recline them so far. And even though we're racing through at 300 kilometers per hour, I don't feel the slightest vibration. Each seat even has its own power outlet. You can even connect to the internet. I can't believe how advanced Japan is with stuff like this. See, you're completely spacing out right now. Nein, I'm not spacing out. I'm freaking out. Now, enough with the flirting, you two. Flirting? Ach, zählt das auch schon zu Flirting? Ach, wirklich? Hä? We're not flirting. Really? From my point of view, it looked exactly like flirting. That's why I'm telling you we're not. It's going to sound like you're protesting too much. Come on, Oni-chan, you're always quick to say such strange things. Sorry. Anyway, it's about time. Ah. What is it? It's about time for what? Remember earlier? When I asked for the seat on the right side of the train? You're going to learn why very soon. Ah, it's inside. You too. Look. Ah. Oh. Das ist er, oder? Mount Fuji. Jo, ich hab's auch wieder gewusst. That's Japan's greatest mountain. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji. That snow-crested peak. The gentle slope, so peaceful and solemn, but with such a presence. How can I describe it? To just call it beautiful feels almost right. It's 3,776 Meter tall. The tallest active volcano in Japan. Das Vulkan? Also nicht nur ein Berg, sondern ein Vulkan. Hä? Active volcano? Mount Fuji is an active volcano? Yes, it is. Its last eruption was about 300 years ago, and until 15 years ago, they thought it might have gone dormant. But when they learned that it was still active internally, they reclassified it as an active volcano again. That's an active volcano. They say the last time, also das ist Akira. They say the last time it erupted, the ash reached all the way to Tokyo. So far. When we look at the earlier data, we see that Mount Fuji's eruptions have no set period, but the longest dormant period was a little under 300 years. And as One-chan said, the last eruption was 300 years ago. That means it could erupt at any time. Yes. Etwas, was so schön ist, kann auch ziemlich ziemliche Zerstörung bringen, hä? There are various theories as to why it's called Mount Fuji. One alternative meaning of the word Fuji is unique, while another is undying. Some theorize that the name stems from unique mountain or undying mountain. An undying mountain. Yes, that explanation posits that, as an active volcano, the ancients thought of it as a living mountain. A living mountain? Say, can you climb to the top of Mount Fuji? Yes, you can, although you can only get halfway up by car, and past that you need to climb on foot. Generally speaking, lodges in the mountainside only open in the summer, around July and August, so if you want to climb it, you need to go during that period. I see. Mount Fuji, Japan's greatest mountain. Someday I'd like to climb it for myself. Vielleicht vorher was anderes besteigen. Ich hab nichts gesagt. Die Zeit vergeht. Wie im Fluge, wenn man Spaß hat, hä? Thank you for riding with us today. Kyoto, Kyoto, please be sure to have your belongings with you when you disembark. Was? Disembark? Ooh. Ow, we're here. This is Japan's old capital, Kyoto. Kyoto. Kyoto was Japan's capital for over 1,000 years until it was changed over to Tokyo in 1867. For over 1,000 years. Kyoto became capital in the year 794. Before that, Japan's government was based in Nara Prefecture, and it moved with each change of the head of state. But in 794 they built a new city on this land. It was known as Heian-kyu, and its layout was based on the contemporary capital of China. Ich glaube, ich space gerade aus. Ich lese einfach nur vor, aber ich kann es mir nicht wirklich vorstellen. That city remained as Japan's capital for over 1,000 years afterward. Also wie nochmal, die Hauptstadt hat sich immer wieder geändert, aber vor über 1000 Jahren war es jetzt Kyoto geblieben. Habe ich es richtig verstanden? Such a long time, huh? But, what's wrong? What year did the Edo period start? In 1603. Wasn't Tokyo the center of government during the Edo period? Was hupst du? In that case, Kyoto should have stopped being the capital that year. You make a good point. It's true that the center of Japanese government was moved to Tokyo during the Edo period. But while the shogun in Edo had the real power, the formal head of the government was not the shogun himself, but the emperor here in Kyoto. Ah! Also der Imperator hatte mehr Kraft als mehr Macht als der Shogun und deshalb ist hier Kyoto die Hauptstadt geblieben. So even during the Edo period, the Japan government was technically centered in Kyoto. And even when it officially moved to Edo, Kyoto and Osaka next door continued to grow as if they were still the capital, right? That's right. I see. Was obste? So you could say Kyoto is a city that maintains the traditions, forms and culture of Japan's good old days. I see. I guess even I think of traditional Japanese culture when I think of Kyoto. But still. But you'd rather be seeing the town for yourself instead of listening to our lectures, right? How did you know that? Because we can read your face like a book, right, Akira? Yeah, especially when you're thinking perverted things. No way! I responds like that. Wait a minute, you mean you do think of those things? No, that was just an automatic response, that's all. Ich bin ein weiterer Roboter. Beep boop. What? Are you saying we're lacking in womanly charms? Er widerspricht, ich auch. Ihr strömt vor weiblichem Charme. What are you talking about? Do you want me to sing those things or not? That's... Oh, you idiot. Of course I don't want you to think about it, you perv. Tatsache, die Sache, dass du jetzt auch drüber nachdenkst. Macht dich das besser? Nein, nein, nein. I told you I'm not. Come now, Aki-chan, let's put this strange quarrel to rest. Concerning the earlier issue, it's no wonder you're more interested in the modern town. Kyoto is still a major metropolis after all. So it's still gradually changing as new people and shops come in. I see, now that you mention it, I can see that it's true. Well, as long as we're here, we really should look all around. So let's cut the chit-chat. It's time for the quick tour. Yes, it is. That's what I've been waiting for. So, where should we start? Let me see. I think that's the best place, don't you? That? Wie? Wer? Was? Wo? Warum? First the entry fee. There. 30.000. Und was das für ein Ort ist, meine Damen und Herren. Ein kleiner, schöner Schrein im üppigen Grün am Fuße des Berges. Auch die Melodie. Diese kleine Tour werden wir dann in der nächsten Ausgabe starten von Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. Also unser letzter Special mehrtagiger Trip nach Kyoto hat begonnen. Und ja, mal sehen, wie das Ganze enden wird. Mit mehr Wissen. Leider ein bisschen hier Herzflippern. Und einem molligen Gefühl im Bauch. Und ja, wenn Ihnen, meine Damen und Herren, diese Ausgabe gefallen hat, lassen Sie es mich bitte wissen und wir sehen uns hoffentlich wieder bei der nächsten. Bis dahin sage ich hier dran und nicht Jovo. I love to entertain you. Tschüss. And goodbye.